This is Bob Ranquist at Boca Rio Golf Club with a progress report on our golf course renovation project. Dry weather this week allowed us to make significant progress on several phases of our construction efforts. We activated our new irrigation pump station and began flushing out in sprinklers. Sprinkler systems surrounding greens number 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 were pressured up and are ready to be used as grass is planted in the next few days. Work also continued on installing a branch of the irrigation main line from the pump station out to the 15th hole, and sprinklers were installed in fairways and roughs at holes number 12 and 13. Irrigation system control wires were installed from the 9th hole to our golf course maintenance shop, where they are now hooked up to the computer that will control our new irrigation system. Final shaping of green surfaces at holes 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 to restore the previous green contours was completed. Because the new greens mix on the top portion of the greens is very sandy and devoid of nutrients, we applied several nutrients that will be needed for healthy growing conditions for the grass that will be planted next week. Grass planting began as the first set of new green collars were sodded with Tifgran Bermuda grass. Areas around the collars and greenside bunkers will be sodded with latitude 36 Bermuda grass on Monday and Tuesday. The first 7 greens will be sprigged with Tif Eagle Bermuda grass next Tuesday. After greens are sprigged, we will lightly water the Tif Eagle sprigs every hour from about 9 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Keeping the sprigs damp and cool through the middle of the day is key to getting the sprigs to develop new roots and shoots and establish new growth. This intense watering schedule usually lasts for about 8 to 10 days. By that time, new roots and shoots develop well enough for the plants to survive with less frequent watering. We usually mow the new grass for the first time about 2 to 3 weeks after it is planted. Work continued this week on fairway bunker shaping and installation of drainage systems in fairway and greenside bunkers. The dry weather provided ideal conditions for applying the polymer material to the gravel blanket for the better Billy Bunker liners. We completed the polymer application in all greenside bunkers on holes number 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and also sprayed polymer on the gravel in 2 greenside bunkers at number 16. The polymer tightly binds the 2 1/2 inch thick gravel layer together while still leaving adequate pore space to allow the liners to quickly collect and discharge water down into the drainage system underneath the liner. The Billy Bunker liners will reduce sand erosion on bunker faces caused by heavy rainfall by 85 to 90%. This will allow our golf course maintenance staff to repair sand washouts in bunkers in 3 to 4 hours, compared to the 2 to 2.5 days that used to be required for repairing eroded areas in bunkers after heavy rains. The liners will also keep shell and rock from the underlying bunker floors from becoming mixed in with the bunker sand. The end result will be much more consistent bunker playing conditions. Final mechanical and hand grading, shaping, and surface smoothing of mounds, green, and bunker slopes continued the preparation of these areas for grass planting next week. Good topsoil was also added in these areas as needed to cover small stones and shells and provide a very good soil profile for growing new grass. It is an exciting time for all of us as we get started on the grass planting phase of our renovation project.